Are starting. We are here. We're here. How you doing, everybody? We're on. How's it going out there? Traveling with Bruce. It's Bruce here. Welcome to my channel, Traveling with Bruce. Adjusted my camera here. Got everybody. All right. How you guys doing? Welcome to the show. Today, July the 24th, 2018. It is Tuesday, and got some news today. Got some info for you today, and you know, other things. Welcome to the show. We love talking about cruise ships. We love talking about cruise ship vacations, ideas. You can ask me anything you want if you're going on a cruise. If you're new to cruising, you've come to the right channel. If you're old to cruising, you've come to the right channel. If you're addicted to cruising, you've definitely come to the right channel, because we love talking about cruise ships here every day, Monday to Friday, including Saturday. Monday to Friday, 5 o'clock. I'm on every day, Monday to Friday at 5 in Eastern time. Saturdays at 2 Eastern. Tuesdays, Thursdays, that means tonight, 8 o'clock tonight, I'm on again, and 8 o'clock Thursday night. Tonight, 8 o'clock, trivia. Traveling with Bruce trivia. I'm going to put you guys through your paces tonight. You are not going to believe it. I don't know if you're going to be able to handle it. I'm ready for you. I'm trying to stay ahead of you guys. It's not easy. What else is going on? The channel continues to grow. Thank you very much for finding this channel and subscribing to it. Some of you folks have jumped in here in the last few days, and we're now at 2,416 subscribers. We blew through 2,400 a couple days ago. We're past that. We're on our way to 2,500 subscribers. This is exciting stuff. We're on our way to my first anniversary of being a YouTube creator. August the 12th actually is the day I started this channel last year. It's July 24th, so we got a week, we got 19 days, and this channel is 1 year old, and I'm trying to put something together for a 1 year birthday bash that's going to last kind of a month or so. I think we're gonna have some fun here. I've got a few things cooking right now. What else is happening? You know, folks are commenting all the time on my videos. Very kind words out there. A few folks have interesting words of advice for me, which I don't mind receiving. Actually, don't mind advice. And a number of people are commenting and telling me that they found my channel. You know, a friend told them about me, or they heard about me. They did a search on Google or YouTube, and they stumbled across a video of mine, and they took a peek at it. What the heck? Give the guy 10 seconds. Give him a chance. Let's give him 10, 15 seconds, see what he's got. And they had to watch a commercial. They did. And then they found that, the guy's got really neat information about cruise ships. He talks about cruising and a lot of information for first timers. He's got tips on how to find a good deal and how to pack and what you should take with you and this stuff. I'm glad you're finding it. I'm glad you're enjoying it, and I'm welcome and open to suggestions. Any topic you think I should be covering about cruise shipping, you let me know. I'll see what I can do. I'd be more than happy to you know, look into it and see if I can put something together. If you've not been here before, if you're a newbie, what we do here is my regulars are right now, they're typing in, they're telling me where they are and what's their high temperature today. Some of them will probably tell me what the price of gas is in their neighborhood. We kind of compare that from time to time. And they're saying hi. And if you are new, sign in and tell me, where do you live? What's your high temperature today? If you have a question on a cruise, let me know. If you're going on a first cruise coming up this next few months, next year or so, let us know. Tell us here, what ship are you booked on, and where are you going? Are you on a Caribbean cruise? Are you on a Alaska cruise? Are you going to be on a Mediterranean cruise, or what's up? And I'll tell you, the channel will light up. People will be more than happy to answer any questions you have. I have veterans of cruising here. People here have went on cruises and cruises and cruises, and loads of advice for you, tips, ways to save money, ways to enjoy your port of call, what to do when you're on the ship at sea all day long, what to do with yourself. Man, you'll have no shortage of stuff to do, no shortage at all. And we'll be more than happy to pitch in and help out. So there you go. A couple of quick things I'm going to mention. Like I said, we have 2,416 subscribers. We're approaching 400,000 views for the channel now. Day after tomorrow, on Thursday, video is coming out that I've been putting together with the help of some YouTubers. I reached out to a number of YouTubers who make cruise ship video type work like I do on YouTube, and I got 8 of us, myself and 7 others, involved in a video that I'm editing and putting together, and it'll be coming out on Thursday. And I invite you to come on by and check it out. See what you think on Thursday. I'm not sure what time of day. It might be in the morning. I still have some editing to finish off here, so I'm kind of working on the last of it, and we'll kind of go from there. But let me know what you think of it. I hope you enjoy it. You'll see some familiar faces, and you might see some faces you've never seen before. And that's the point. I wanted to reach out to YouTubers who you may or may not know, and I'm going to link their channels into this video so that you want to check out what they do as well. Fantastic. That's the point, is to expose those of us out there who are doing this, whether it's full-time like me, full-time job, or whether it's on the side with a day job. We're bringing out this video, and I want to thank all those who participate. I'm not mentioning who they are yet. I'm keeping it quiet. I mentioned a couple. I have on occasion, as you know, if you're a regular, from time to time, YouTubers will sign in and say hi. And I welcome YouTubers, any YouTuber out there, especially travel YouTubers. If you're out there watching, by all means, say hi to us, because I let the other YouTubers out there know that this is a daily show, 6 days a week. I'm on this thing, and I am more than happy to have other YouTubers come on in and say hi to us and join in on the discussion. Sometimes they can answer a question I can't answer, and it's a great way to promote others on this platform, because I know they will promote me. It all comes around and around and around. I'm more than happy to do a collaboration video with any YouTuber out there. So if you're watching me and you're thinking, oh, geez, maybe we can do a collaboration with this guy, let me know. I've got ideas. I've got thoughts. I'm more than happy to do it your way or collaborate with you on something. That would be fantastic. Okay, a couple announcements, or one fast announcement, and I'm going to get to my peeps who are signing in here like crazy. I wanted to say thank you to a couple of my viewers today, because this morning, like about an hour ago, I'm here getting ready for my show, and I'm working away, doing research and everything else, and getting ready to set everything up. And all of a sudden, within like 90 minutes, my phone just alerted me. Bloop, you've got an email message. Excuse me. PayPal says you got money. Someone sent you money. I took a look, and holy moly, Auntie Jane from New Zealand, one of our favorite viewers, sent me a PayPal donation. And Auntie Jane, I don't know if you're awake right now, but I want to thank you for your support to my channel. It is not the first time you have made a donation to my PayPal account, and I want to thank you very much for that, and all of your comments and support, and you're just wonderful. I can't wait to meet you someday, where I don't know, when I don't know, but it's going to happen. And then Michelle Wisniewski. Michelle, I believe out of Ontario, sent me a donation as well on my PayPal. And thank you, Michelle, for your kind donation today to my cause. Keeps me going. I do appreciate it very much. Jen was pleased and just thrilled. And then, like I said, a third donation came in. Robert Brandt from the U.S. Virgin Islands. You're watching. I know you're here. You're here. I know for sure you're watching right now. How are you, buddy? Thank you so much for yet another donation to my channel. I thank you very much. A great supporter of mine, and I can't wait to meet this guy. I'm telling you right now, I want to meet Robert in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, or in Philly. If I can pull it off someday, some way, you betcha. I'll keep you posted of my whereabouts, and if our paths can cross, it's going to happen. There's no doubt in my mind. Sooner rather than later, I hope. So thank you, all three of you, Michelle, Auntie Jane, Jane Peters, basically, and Robert. Thank you, all three of you, for contributing to my cause, all in like 90 minutes. I was wondering if they got together and said, "Hey, let's let's kind of shake it up a little bit. Let's all make a donation to this guy at the same time." I'm not used to that. They come once in a while, and when they do, believe me, I am grateful. Thank you, folks, very much. The phone bill will be paid. The cable will be paid. We'll keep on going and bring the shows to you. Anyway, there you go. thanks also for all of you out there who are picking up Traveling with Bruce merchandise. Thank you for picking up some T-shirts and coffee mugs from time to time, travel mugs and stickers and you name it. I got a zillion items through Redbubble available. The links are down below. And also one more shout out to Thomas Henry. Tom, I think you're here. I think I saw your name here. Tom, yeah, there he is. Thomas is here. Thank you again for picking up that camera on Amazon. The finder's fee came through this morning. I saw it. They've shipped it to you. You're getting your camera. Camera and accessories, as you were saying, and the finder's fee came through, and everything. I think it's like $44 American dollars for this purchase. You got an unbelievable bargain. I'm looking at that listing of yours. I clicked on it to see, well, what did he get? And I'm going, oh my God, you got 2 lenses and the bag and the microphone and this and that. I mean, my gosh, are you going to be busy for a while? You're going to have to watch some YouTube videos on how to work this thing. And because this camera you got is unbelievable. It's a machine. Beauty. So I'm sure you got a really good deal buying it through Amazon. Way to go. And you helped support this channel by using the affiliate link that's in my description on my videos. Thank you, sir, very much for that. And I think it takes about 60 days or so for the funds to finally come our way. And I'm brand new at this. I'm only like 6 weeks or 7 weeks into it. I think I have to wait another month or 2 to get my first dime out of Amazon. But the meter is there. It just tells you how much is coming. So thank you, all of you who have been helping this channel succeed and grow through Amazon affiliates. I love it. So that and Redbubble and donations and oh my, thank you. And of course, the good folks at YouTube, I am so happy that I'm back in the monetization game at YouTube. As you folks, some of you folks know, we were demonetized back in February, but we came back. We got back in 120 days later. It took only 120 days, and we got back in. Unbelievable. And so we now earn advertising revenue about $3 a day, $4 a day. Depends on the views, and the higher the view rate, the more that comes in. We're just early days on this channel. We're growing, and we take it any way we can get it. Little spots of income coming from different locations. We just try to cobblestone together and keep her going. Just saw Peter Heckema. I just caught that out of the corner of my eye, Peter. Excuse me. PayPal just gave me an alert that you've just sent me a donation as well today. So that makes 4 today. This is a record. I don't think I've ever had 4 in one day. Peter, that is also not the first time Peter has sent me a donation. And I appreciate that very much. I know Peter also has been a huge supporter of mine with purchases of Traveling with Bruce product. Women approach this guy. He wears my T-shirts, and women approach him in shopping centers asking him, "Are you traveling with Bruce? Are you Bruce?" Unbelievable. I don't. He must have the looks, because I don't think I've got the looks. I got the glasses. I got the forehead, but Peter's got something, and it's working for him. So way to go. Although I don't know if Mrs. Heckema is so happy about that. Got to be careful there. Anyway, I don't want to get him into trouble, but thank you again, Peter, for helping me out. Okay, let's say hi to everybody before everybody leaves this channel and says, what is he doing? Wendy Thompson talked to me first. She sent a message at 3:18 today, Eastern time. We got internet at the house. Yay. Wendy is in Ocala, in the Ocala, Florida area. She is a new resident, a new Floridian from, I believe, Missouri. And they're in there settling in now, and her internet is up and running, and she is watching Traveling with Bruce on the net. This is fantastic, Wendy. Way to go. You're now driving distance away from cruise ship ports from where you live. This is good stuff. Richard C., great job, Wendy. Wendy Thompson, we missed internet and TV back, but it's back. Wendy, hi, everyone. Rain today. Robert Brandt, hi, Bruce and everyone. 85 in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. The Caribbean Princess is in port with 3,128 people on board. That's how many are in St. Thomas right now. Thank you, Robert. What are you sending me here? Penguin logos or something. I'm not sure what that is. Wendy Thompson, we have been on her. It's a very nice cruise. She's saying, hi, Robert and Richard. Robert Brandt, hi, Wendy. I found Tom Henry Penguin Forum. Oh, there we go. There we go. Robert Brandt says, looks like they multiply like iguanas do. Richard C. is saying, hello, Wendy. How are you doing today? Seakeeper is here. Hi, Bruce. And all, we reached 92 degrees Fahrenheit here today. Cloudy and muggy. Thunder heard all day, but no rain. 33 days until my cruise. He's going on a cruise in 33 days. Start packing, Seakeeper. I go to bed early, so time passes quicker. Thumbs up, everybody. That's right. You want to get that cruise sooner, go to sleep sooner. Fantastic, sir. Welcome back to the show. Peter Heckema, hi, Bruce and all. After a few days of rain off and on, it has been beautiful today in Tarpon Springs, Florida, 93 degrees and lots of sun. Looking forward to more trivia tonight. I got trivia for you guys. Oh, I'm ready for you guys. Oh, man, are we going to have fun tonight? You got to have to put your thinking caps on. Tom Henry, thanks. Wendy, 78 Fahrenheit and rainy here in Richmond. Hey there, Tom. Welcome back, buddy. Tracy Dunlop is here as usual. Hello, Bruce and all. 91 in Naples right now. Feels like 107 with humidity factored in. Slight breeze and some rain and thunder, lightning this morning. Man, it's unsettled out there in Florida. Paul Willigas, hi, Bruce and all. 74, very muggy, on and off rain here in Virginia. Welcome back, Paul. And 74, very muggy. That's, thank God it isn't 94 and very muggy, I guess. Robert Brandt at Tracy. Has it been raining all day lately or raining and clearing? We come into Naples to do the closing on the house on the 30th. He's going in there in 6 days to do a closing on a house he's picked up. We'll have to see how that weather works out. Brittany Lockwood is here. Hi, Bruce and everyone. Brittany is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, if my memory serves me correctly. Welcome back, Brittany, to my show today. Tracy is saying that, Robert, you'll be in Naples in less than a week. Are you ready for this Red Collier County? I don't know what that means. Robert Brandt is laughing out loud. I'll manage, he's saying. Wendy Thompson. Hi, Richard. Bruce, it's 87 in Ocala. Richard, all good here, getting settled into the new house. Fantastic. Sonny Wallace is here. Hi, Bruce and everyone. Hi, Sonny. How are you today? Kate, a Cat is here. Cat Rose. Hi, Cat. Sunny and hot here in Sacramento, California. Welcome back to the show from the West. Brittany, telling me it's 91 and partly cloudy in Baton Rouge. Cat, 93 here, feels like 101. Yikes! By the way, here in Creston, gorgeous sunny day. Probably be mid-80s. You know, if you're walking out on the street, going from one place to another, and you're not in the shade, it's hot. The pavement's radiating the heat. I wouldn't recommend it. But in the shade, not too bad. But mid-80s it is. I got the air conditioning on in the house, though. I'll tell you that. With my lighting on here. Oh, without air conditioning, I'd be sweating like crazy. Robert Brandt, Bruce must be making a deal with Coca-Cola. I'd love to be making a deal with Coca-Cola. Tell me about it. I'd love to do a deal with those guys. Cat Rose, do you know anything about the American River Cruise Line? Question from Cat. All I know is if I got this right, if I got the right line in mind here, I could be way off here, but I thought I had talked about them about 6 months ago. Or so, early in the live stream. And I believe that they were going to apply various waterways in the U.S., and I thought they were building 1 or 2 ships. One is launched and 1 or 2 are under construction. And I had heard something like they were the only line really going to be up and running. But I could be way off here, Kat. Someone else might make a comment to you about this cruise line. For info on it, you may want to just do a Google search or a YouTube search and just see if anyone's posted anything about these guys. I've not had anyone ask me, other than yourself, anything about these people, about this cruise line or anything like that. And I know there are a couple of like paddle river boats in the U.S., depending on where in the U.S. you're talking about. Portland on the Columbia River, I believe, the Mississippi in spots. But I'm told, or I was led to believe, there would be cruises in the waterway. What would that be called? The East Coast has a waterway. There's the ocean, and then there's a barrier. Then there's a waterway between it and then the mainland. And I had heard that maybe this is the outfit that was going to be plying some cruises there, but I don't know. I think they're rather small with respect to how many vessels they have. And so I just don't have much information about them. MG Toe, yay, Bruce, you're the most. Welcome, MG Toe, you're back. Robert Brandt, is that the one that does the Mississippi? That's what I was wondering, Robert. Michelle Lucas, triple digits for this week in Paradise, California. 3 days leaving for South Dakota in that big-ass RV. $4 a gallon diesel. There goes our cruise budget. Michelle, just get enough gas in the tank to get out of California and get yourself up into Utah or into Nevada, and you'll start saving money there, and then fill that thing up. Just get out of California, Michelle. But welcome to the show. I hope it goes well for you. Keep in touch with us. Tom Henry, hi, MG. Welcome back. It's been a while. Tracy Dunlop, at Robert Brandt. Haven't been getting a lot of rain. Had a little last evening, half hour, then it clears. This morning around 9 o'clock this morning, had a little rain, thunder, lightning, then it cleared up by 11. Sunny since, so it's kind of, waves of it. Peter Heckema, Bruce, I paid $257.9 in Tarpon Springs today for gas this morning. Gone down a little from last week. I bought gas in Coeur d'Alene at $299.9 on the weekend, so you are doing better than Idaho, I'll tell you that. And I would have thought that Florida, with taxation and so on, would be higher, but not so. Very good. Peter Heckema, Bruce, I paid, that was Bruce, that was his comment on gas. Let me move on. MG Toe Cat, too expensive for what you get on this river cruising, this cruise line he's talking about. Wendy Thompson, hi Tracy. Tom Henry, Michelle not riding the cycle all the way. Tom Henry, Michelle not riding the cycle all the way. Oh, going to the Harley Davidson thing. I think they're taking their house with them. They're taking their house with them and towing the bikes behind them, I bet you, and then ride the bikes when they get there. There you go. Otherwise, you're gonna have to hotel it or camp it. Here you take the luxury big ass RV with you. That's what I'd be doing with my big ass RV. Wendy Thompson, hi Tracy. Wes Morrison, hi everyone. 102 here in New Braunfels, Texas. Wes, welcome back to the show again today. 102, buddy. Stay inside, stay cool, stay hydrated, and just think about going on your next biking cruise. That's what you got to be doing, my friend. That's what you want to be doing. Kat, there is a steamboat one that is a different line. Yeah, Kat, I know there are several. I just don't know which one is which, and that's my issue here. Seakeeper regular unleaded here yesterday was $2.66. I did the math, and that's 91.6 cents Canadian per liter. Trivia tonight, yay! I called dibs on anything having to do with Lower Slobovia and Kiribati. All right, well, I'll give you those answers automatically. If they come up, you're there. I'll just pre-fill them in as your guesses, and away we go. Well done, buddy. Brittany Lockwood, starting mid to late August. I may not be in your live streams much more so for the 5 o'clock show, because I will be back in college stuff. Oh my goodness, Brittany, you're getting older on us. You're aging in front of our eyes, and you're heading to school. You're going to have to catch me on reruns or catch my trivia shows or whatever you can. Maybe you'll catch my Saturday afternoon shows, whenever you can squeeze us in, because the studies come first. You got to get that degree and then get to work and become a taxpayer, because America needs all the help it can get, and we need you to make a lot of money out there and make a bunch of dough and pay a lot of taxes. That would really be handy there, Brittany. What a guy I am. Wendy Thompson, it was Delta Steamboat Line. It got sold to another line. Oh, okay. Interesting, Wendy. Michelle Lucas, TH, Thomas Henry, trailering for a month. Randy has been having too many biscuits. We got to get Randy moving. We can't have Randy just dipping biscuits into some gravy and watching Traveling with Bruce on his honcho. We got to get him out on the road and get him active during the day, and then he can watch Traveling with Bruce on the internet. Once he makes camp, and then he can go riding his bike like crazy and try to keep that weight down, because those biscuits, they have a way of catching up with us. By the way, have you folks seen the pictures today that the steamer posted on Traveling with Bruce? Those of you who don't know, we have a viewer called Steaming Bean. He has been on a holiday the last couple of weeks, just got off a cruise, and he was in Nashville yesterday at Graceland, posted some photos on our YouTube group page called Traveling with Bruce, and I invite you folks to check it out. Come on over there and join the group. Love to have you. And I made a comment on the guy that used to own that place. I think he enjoyed a couple of biscuits in his time. Towards the end, he probably ate a lot of biscuits. But anyway, the steamer is probably working his way home here bit by bit. We'll probably hear from him eventually, and we'll check him out then. Tom Henry, I have an Amazon box to open. Woo-hoo-hoo! No camera, though. I received an email from FedES saying it is delayed till Thursday, or from FedEx, delayed till Thursday, but it is coming. Very good, Tom Henry. Let us know how that camera works. I have the book to read. I have the book to read and spare battery and memory card, so it's the stuff's trickling in on them. Fantastic, Tom. My CEO's daughter is riding her bike there. Left her car in our parking lot. Oh, that's interesting. Robert Brett, I'll buy your brown fizzy water. Thanks, Robert. I'll let Coca-Cola know that if they sponsor me, I got a guaranteed buyer for some of this stuff. Tracy Dunlop at Wendy Thompson. Hi there. Glad you're getting settled in your new home. Kat, what's this? It's perhaps YouTube. I don't know what she's saying. American River Cruise Lines is on. I wanted to know about. That's who she wanted to know about, and see if there's anything on YouTube about them. If not, a cat, I would enter American River Cruise Lines. Just do a Google search. You'll get all the info about them. But none of us here have. I've not had anyone join me on my live show that has, I believe, taken these guys. I know I did a quick peek at a couple of the American cruise lines. For how much it would run. It's unbelievably expensive, very high cost, because, of course, the cruise line is sailing from America to America. It's not going anywhere else but the U.S. territories. You have to have an all-American crew, all-American everything, and you're talking about, labor standards for each state that these ships are going to, portage fees, docking fees, insurance, liability insurance. The costs are astronomical for American operators to operate in the U.S. Hence why mega cruise ships come to Miami, Port Everglades, or the Port Canaveral and other ports, picking up Americans and international travelers and taking them to international spots to avoid the American requirements with respect to legalities and also labor costs. And that's how cruising is affordable for 90% of the masses, or whatever the number is. There's so many of us that can afford to take a one-week cruise because these cruise ships are manned by staff from somewhere else, not from the USA, not from Canada. These cruise lines cannot afford to pay these kinds of wages, these standard wages in the US, because if they did, they'd have to charge us probably triple the price, double the price. It would be unbelievable. So anyway, there's a little reason why. MG Tow, Valencia, California, July 24th, 2018. Newswire luxury cruise line company Cunard today announced a 10-day sale, which features up to 50% savings, plus up to an $800 onboard credit per stateroom on select voyages on Queen Mary 2, Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth. And then he went on to say that Carnival is hurting like the rest of the cruise lines. I have to agree with the MG. There are, to me, I think there are cracks appearing in the happiness story that the cruise lines try to tell the analysts on Wall Street how great everything is going. I think there are issues here and there, not everywhere, but here and there. And if those of us who are savvy enough to find cruise deals, we're having no trouble finding some pretty good deals out there from time to time in certain regions at certain times on cruises. And I'm wondering about how that's going to go forward. Richard C., I wonder if Cunard is having booking issues. Could be. I don't know. Tom Henry, looks like Beener is having a good time in Memphis. He said he flies to Las Vegas next, a convoluted route to Canada. I say more power to him. Get it all in. Do it all in one big old trip. Fantastic. He's a school teacher. He's off. So enjoy. Get away from those darn grade 5 kids that were giving him a hard time at the end of the year there. Fantastic. Kate, Kat, anyone who doesn't want rain, send it here. Right on. Seakeeper, when it rains here, the pavement steams when the rain stops because of the heat. I believe it. Cool Jazz. Hello, Bruce Muggy here in the Apple. Baked Apple, anyone from the big city of New York. Welcome, Cool Jazz. AJ Walsh is here today. I was just outside. It's 114 in Las Vegas, now announcing an ultra extreme heat warning. And ultra, duh. Yeah, like an ultra. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. I don't know what the weather services are thinking when they tell Las Vegans. They tell people in Las Vegas it's an ultra heat wave warning. Like Las Vegans are going, no kidding, Sherlock. Like, we live here, we know. But I have a feeling, my friend, that this message is not directed at you at all. It's directed at the tourists, the folks from Europe, the folks from Asia, the folks who are not from your neighborhood at all and are just not used to the desert scene, and they get overwhelmed. I know that when I lived in Palm Desert, loved it there. We would hear radio reports, news reports from time to time, not every day, but every couple of weeks you'd hear about something where a person, man or woman, was found you know, a mile away from, you know, their hotel or their Clifford. What are you doing? Holy moly, Clifford Thomas just sent me a donation on YouTube, on PayPal. Thank you, Clifford. I'm sorry. We find people who are a mile away from you know, the resort, and they went out for a hike, went out for a walk, and they had a hat on, and they had on they probably put some sunscreen on to protect themselves, you know, and they went out for a quick walk, and it was 105 degrees, 110, I don't know what, and the heat just overtook them because when you are out in this kind of weather, 100 plus, you are losing through evaporation a liter of water. Is it every 30 minutes? It's a phenomenal amount of water. You can lose gallons of water out of your body in a couple of hours just walking. If you're not replenishing it, you are in big trouble, because after you lose about 2 or 3 liters, you start to get seriously dehydrated, and now you have trouble processing your neurons in this noggin. I have this all the time, by the way. You probably noticed this because, you know, on this show, you see all my mistakes. And I'm drinking caffeine-free Diet Coke. Maybe that's the problem. If I were just drinking pure water, I'd be better up. But anyway, these folks are getting dehydrated, and they're getting disoriented. And if they're already having issues like blood pressure issues, circulatory issues they don't know they have, they're out of shape, this just exasperates it. And folks faint. I mean, they just faint. They get lightheaded. They sit down for a while, and then they just pass out. And they're alive for a while, but eventually that non-stop heat that keeps hitting them, and the radiation from the sun, they're constantly losing more fluids, and there's no replenishment coming. All the organs shut down, and they pass away. And we would hear in the desert all the time, you know, a hiker was found, or an elderly citizen was found, or you know, a 30-something, a 25-year-old was found. They got too far away from where they should have been for shade, shelter, whatever, water in particular, and they got done in. And this happens much too often. And that's why, AJ, they're making these announcements in Vegas for those tourists who are just walking up and down the strip. But I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't be going for a long walk at all in the desert. I used to ride my bike in the desert. Now, when I say that, you have to understand, I used to ride my bike on the sidewalk in Palm Desert, because the sidewalks are wonderful in Palm Desert. They meander around like this, and they're away from the street. You don't get killed by cars. But I had with me the Camel on the back. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like a backpack that's filled with liquid. And I had an ice pack attached to it between my back and that Camel to keep my back cool. It was wonderful. And then I had another 1-liter bottle in my bike rack as a reserve. And I would have had with me 4 or 5 liters of water, probably almost a gallon of water with me. And it was just on there with a t-shirt and shorts and the helmet, of course. And I didn't mind sweating, because that's the point. I wanted to work out. But I was replenishing with liquids. And when I got back home, I'd weigh myself, and I'd be 2 or 3 pounds lighter. Unbelievable. I just couldn't believe how much weight I'd lose. And then all evening long, I'm drinking water and then hitting the Diet Coke. I found a little ice cream to kind of get some other nutrients in me to kind of build it back. But boy, you have to watch yourself. You really do. Okay. Kat is asking me, or saying, the steamboat one I looked at does both Mississippi and Snake Columbia also. All right. Interesting. Sturgis, she said. Richard C., good luck at Brittany Lockwood. Best times ahead of you for sure. He's right there, Brittany. Brittany saying, I'm not as young as you may think. I was born before 1990. Brittany, best times are ahead for you no matter what. Robert Brandt, Beans Chicken looked great. He did a video about some chicken place he went to. Check it out. Brittany Lockwood. I was born after the year 1982, though. Robert Brandt, gaining weight in retirement. I hear you there, buddy. Kate, still young. Brittany. Nina is here. I believe it's Nina. Hi, how are you doing? Robert Brandt, going on my first river cruise in August. And Robert is going on, I believe, aren't you going on biking in Europe, right? And that's going to be awesome. I am looking forward to photos and updates from you on this one. This is going to be something. Sylvia's here. Hi, Bruce and all. Graceland is in Memphis, Tennessee. Greensboro, North Carolina, 80 and cloudy. Yeah, we do know Graceland is in Memphis, and that's where the steamer was. I think he's now headed to Vegas. Kate or Kat, alas, is reasons right now I cannot get a passport. So you want to cruise domestically? I get you. That's an idea. Another one, Kat, is you want to go on a cruise and stay in the U.S. Head to Honolulu, Hawaii, and grab a Norwegian one week cruise on Pride of America, the cruise ship they got there permanently doing 1 week Hawaii cruises. Check it out for pricing compared to these river cruises. See what you think about that. Let's see here. Richard C. Kat, they are having 2-for-1 deal till the end of the month on American river cruises. Also for 2019 trips, it might be worth your while to check that out. Of course, Robert Brent, but not American. Amsterdam to Budapest. Yes, that's right. That's right, Robert. You were going to that cruise in Europe. At Tom Henry, he's saying yes. It looks like Beaner is enjoying himself from the videos I'm watching. Yeah, I think so. Sylvia, I'm looking at Steaming Bean YouTube videos. Very good. He's having fun. Steve Bartley, Mom, 2 sisters, 1 cousin cruised the Mississippi in 2 phases, New Orleans to St. Louis and St. Louis to Minneapolis. They enjoyed them. However, Mom died at the St. Louis Arch. A park ranger revived her. Unbelievable. What a story, Steve. Wow. A trip to the hospital put a new pacemaker, and she rejoined the ship at the next port. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. That's unbelievable. That's a YouTube video right there. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Wow. I've not heard one like that before. Steve, thank you for sharing that one. Robert Brandt, MG2, I think all the lines are starting to worry. And the bigger the line, the bigger the worry with regard to booking. Robert Brandt, Traveling with Bruce, it's raining money today. I'll tell you, I just saw another donation come through today from PayPal. I can't keep up with that one. It was something $12 something donate. I don't know who it was. Thank you again, folks. Jim Thomas, you're welcome, buddy. Was that you, Jim? I'm having trouble keeping up. 106 again here in Anderson, California. Welcome, Jim, and stay cool out there. Robert Brandt, drink Aquafina water. Traveling with Bruce. It's a Coca-Cola brand, and you still get the deal. I'm telling you, Robert, look, here's how I want sponsorship to work, okay? I would like to get a monetary consideration for my efforts, but I want free samples. Send me like a couple of cases a month as part of the deal. In lieu of dollars, give me products. I don't have to go and buy it. Aquafina and all the other Coke products. You betcha. Yeah, I'm open to that. And then give me some Coca-Cola gift cards so I can have giveaways on my channel for my viewers. How about that? I'd like to do something like that. That would be a great deal. Kat is going, yeah. John B., little rain today in northern New York where we are in a drought right now. We need the rain, about 85 and very humid. Boy, I hope you get some there, John. Not too much, but enough. Kat, Vegas, no thanks. No, no Vegas. Nina Frank, Nina's here. Hi, Bruce and all from a really warm Sweden. Hi, Nina. How are you? 35 high for the second day in a row Celsius. That's about 90. And lots of fires. Help came in from Poland yesterday. And speaking of fires, have you folks been watching the stories about the fires in Athens, in Greece? Unbelievable stories. Over 75 have perished and many missing. That number, I think, is going to go higher. It's unbelievable. Bad winds. Terrible winds, dry conditions, and it was just a perfect mixture of the worst kind of mixture you could have for wildfires. And I guess people were caught off guard, some losing everything, had minutes notice to get out, and people were literally running to the shore, especially those living near the shore, the Aegean Sea, the Mediterranean area. They were literally running to the beach and running into the water to escape fires. Can you just imagine how fast that had to have been? Probably jumped hilltops over miles, and next thing you know, you got a fire in your backyard. Get the heck out of here, and water is over there, and that's the only place you can go. Unreal. People were drowning, apparently. Had to stay in the water so long they couldn't keep treading water long enough, and some drowned from just exhaustion. Unbelievable. Just a terrible story. Absolutely amazing. Cool Jazz, you're being picturing Bruce riding a bike. Let me tell you a quick little story. I got a bike down in Palm Desert, California from Costco, $150. And some of these mountain bikes with 27 gears. Love this little thing. And Jen had to head up to Canada to get our daughter settled in for university. And so I was alone in the desert for about 6 weeks or so. I was on my own down there. And I made a point of riding my bike religiously because I had no one to tell me what to do. I had no chores to do other than my own chores that I decided to do when I decided to do them. And I started riding that bike often. And I went from about 205 pounds when I started to 182 pounds in like 5 weeks, 6 weeks. I felt great, loved it. My pants are falling off. I had to go to a shoe repair guy with my belts, and I had to get him to punch extra holes in the belts that I used to keep my pants on. That I was so happy, but sadly, I don't own a bike right now. And I got it all back with a little more. And yeah, but boy, I lost weight. I'd been that thin since I was in my 20s. And I liked it. I'll tell you that right now. And I am pining to move back to Palm Desert, just dying to get back there for at least a winter, every winter, with some cruises in between. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I'd love to do that, because riding a bike here, you take your life in your hands, because we don't have those bike trails like they have in the desert for the 50-something, 60-something crowd that I was. The bike riding in the desert, you can go extreme. Yes, you can do extreme bike riding in the desert, but you can also do what I call the urban casual cycling, and still it'll work for you. It worked for me, and I tell you, I loved it. I just loved it. But yeah, cool jazz. I know what you're saying. Can you imagine this kind of bike? Tom Henry, wow, at Steve Hartley, what a great outcome. Cat, knock on. What about fires not being close? Seakeeper, forget Gatorade for rehydration in hot weather. Dive head first into ice cream. Chocolate is the best. Way to go, Seakeeper. I'm with you there. Robert Brandt, traveling with Bruce, Viking River Cruises, the Viking Longship Modi. Yes, sir. I am waiting for you to provide me with photos and updates when you're on that ship and back. That should be fantastic. Cat allergic to orchids, she's saying. Cat, wow. Okay. AJ Walsh, very true, Bruce. I keep forgetting about the tourists. I'm happy to be heading to Alaska in August. I hope it's snowing, because he's from Alaska and he wants the cool air. Steaming Bean is here. Greetings from Memphis. Steamer, you're there. Oh, my golly. Holy moly, we've been talking about you all day. Paul Wilkes, hey, Beaner, steaming couple of cases of Bruce's special Coke. Yuck. That's the steamer, all right. He's here. Debbie Emanuel is here. Hello, everyone. Hi, Bruce. Sorry, late. Another 100-plus stay in Northern California today. Dang, things beginning to cook my brain. Did I miss much? We're talking about the heat and how the heat can affect you if you're exposed to it too long. We've been talking about a few things. I haven't had a chance to get to my subjects today. It's just been a banter going here all day, which I love. Kat is saying, need rain very badly here. Steaming Bean, hi, Paul Wiggins. Kat, no, I have not heard, she said. Paul Wilkes, the Steaming Bean, you ready for those 114-degree temps in Vegas? My goodness, Steaming Bean. The highway outside of Sandy Bay has been washed out. Oh, my gosh, that's his hometown. Unbelievable, Steamer. The rain is up there, and it's not elsewhere. It's crazy. Debbie Manuel, hi, Bean. Besides your trip home, how was the cruise on the Escape? He's saying that he's Vegas bound. Tom Henry saying hi. Steaming Bean, big ship, loved it. He says, Steve Bartley, farmers disrupted the Tour de France today. Police sprayed pepper gas at them. Wind blew it back onto the cyclists. They had to stop the race for about 15 minutes to wash out their eyes. It's unbelievable. It's getting out of hand. There are issues, I'm told, where certain fans have these, what do they call it? These flares. You light the flare, and the smoke comes up, and these cyclists are going up these mountain passes, and the road gets down to like a 2-laner, down to a 1.5-lane road, and the fans are on both sides of the street. They're just fanatical about the race, and of course the Belgians and the French and the Germans and they're all crazy about it, and you got these yahoos. There's 18 to 25, 30-year-old yeehaws who have these flares, and they see their favorite biker coming, and they're going yay, and then they see the guy that is chasing their favorite biker, and they light the flare, and they put smoke in the like a smoke bomb on the roadway, so the guy can't see where he's going, and of course it gets into his face. And that's called assault in the United States. In Canada, we call it assault. And boy, I'll tell you that these fans have to be reeled in. This is ridiculous. But Steve, you're talking about some whole other issue regarding protesters and stuff. It's ridiculous, but it's a worldwide media event for what, 20 something days. And everybody wants their 2 cents of free publicity. It's crazy. You know, you should do it the old-fashioned way. You want publicity? You want to become famous? Get a YouTube channel and get going, and do it the hard way like I am. No spray here. Oh my goodness, cat saying yipes. The Steamy Bean, when were you biking, Bruce? About a decade ago. This is at least 10 years ago, Steamer. But I don't want you guys to get the impression I was on a racing bike. I don't want you to get the impression that I had on one of those spandex type suits or anything like that. No, that's cycling. That's performance cycling. No, I was on a mountain type bike with 27 gears. I had a wide seat for my tush because I have a wide tush. And I was enjoying it. And I was kind of like, I would stop after 10 minutes and just kind of relax and breathe and then ride again. Yeah, I wasn't crazy doing that, but I lost weight. It didn't take me much, I'll tell you that. The couple of biscuits I'm away from this, from some of these pound measurement points. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. What's going on there? Debbie Manuel, stay inside in Vegas. Heard over 115 there. Glad escape was wonderful. Debbie saying hi to Thomas. Steamer saying lots of air conditioning places in Vegas. You got that right. Nina Frank, they found 26 burnt bodies in a minivan 30 meters from the water. They didn't manage the last 30 meters. They must have passed out. They must have had smoke everywhere. Didn't even realize they were that close to the water. Unbelievable. When it hits bad. Stacy is saying hi, Bruce, and all late but here. Hey, Stacy, welcome back, buddy. Nice to have you back here. Brittany Lockwood, I'm not a fan of major storms. As just over 3 years ago, I fell and broke my left kneecap, and nearly 2 years ago, Baton Rouge flooded. More of my family was affected by that flood. I hear you there, Brittany. We don't want bad things to happen to anybody. Cat bikes are really big here in Sacramento area. It's rather flat here. Not to harp on it, but you know how much I love Berlin. Berlin is flat. Perfect for cycling. Just perfect. Steamy Bean just ate at Marlowe's barbecue where Elvis ate. Fantastic, Steamer. Brittany Lockwood. Yeah, talking about Hurricane Katrina too. Stacy Waldrop, the Steamy Bean. I watched some of your videos. Looks like you had a great time on your cruise. Brittany, I think 2 families within my family was affected by Katrina. She's saying, Steamy Bean, I did indeed have a good time in my cruise. He's saying, Cat is going here. This is extremely dangerous and insane. That is extremely dangerous and insane. The fires. Yeah, there's a big bike race here in California. Steamy Bean, damn, Bruce just mentioned spandex, and now I've got a mental images of Bruce. You started it, Steamer. You did a video about your cabin, and you went right into your shower unit, and you filmed that for us. You put that image in my head. I'm wondering, where's the multiple shower heads? D&G Explorers, the boys are here. Howdy, Bruce and all. Just got off work and ready to listen on the drive home. Hey, guys, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Thursday, I'm putting that video out on Thursday, the collaboration video. These guys are in it, and I'm looking forward for everyone to see that. We had a lot of fun. Robert Brandt, laugh out loud, the Steaming Bean. Yeah, the Steamer, you know, he gives and he gets. I mean, you know, I talk spandex, he talks showers. What can I tell you? I don't know what to say. All right, well, let me get to what I was going to talk to you guys about today. If you're interested, I had 2 things to tell you about. First one I'll go through quickly. It's Celebrity Cruises. They announced, well, they didn't announce. They actually did it. They had a ceremony, I think yesterday. Saw it today in the some of the press. They started to cut steel for their second ship, which will be just like the first one, the Edge, the Celebrity Edge cruise ship. That one is coming out October, November of this year. This second ship will be known as the Apex. APEX is the spelling. The Apex, the second ship in the Edge series. That will be out in spring of 2020. That's when it will be launched. There are 2 more ships like her behind that one coming. One for 2021, one for 2022. So a year from now, they'll have the steel cutting ceremony for the 3rd one. A year after that, they'll have the 4th one. And these ships are just coming off one after the other after the other. The first one, about 6 months away or 5 months away, 4 months away. The Edge, I'll be looking forward to watching that ship hit the water. That should be a lot of fun. So that's the first piece of news I had for you. But the second piece of news I had for you was the folks at Cruise Critic released a list of the 10 most popular ports of call for cruisers. Now, this is not just for ocean cruising, it's for river and ocean cruising. And they came up with the top 10 list. And I thought I'd go over these with you and let you know what they're all about. Seakeeper saying, yeah, I saw Bean shower and not a stick of butter in sight. He's hiding a stick of butter on us. Not sharing that. I'll tell you right now, Paul Wilgus, I'm laughing my ass off. Steamer laughing out loud. Michelle Lucas, I see it now. TWB Speedos, traveling with Bruce Speedos with logos all over them. And I know the Steamer, what he wants my face. He wants my face all over the logos, all over those shirts. I know that's what he's thinking about. Because he said this before. Robert Brandt, oh my God. Steamer with Bruce's face on it. I told you, with Bruce's face on it. I told you. There it is right there. I said, I know. Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Steamer, are you going to be playing trivia tonight? I don't know if you can join us tonight at 8 o'clock. We'll be on for some trivia. But if you are, I know your standard answer, the Vatican. I think the last couple of days, someone has been taking your place and ceremoniously guessing the Vatican on your behalf because, after all, no show is complete without Vatican guesses for trivia questions. I mean, after all. All right, here we go. The top 10 most popular cruise ports of call to visit for cruisers. Number 10, I'm going backwards. Number 10 port, I've been to this one, Villefranche-sur-Mer in France, about 20 miles away from Monaco and about 20 miles away from Nice. Nice is a city of almost, metropolitan-wise, probably close to 1 million. That's to the west. Monaco is a little to the east on the Mediterranean, the Riviera, the Riviera, the Mediterranean Riviera in France. And Villefranche-sur-Mer is this gorgeous village that is just to die for. And it has a little harbor there. And ships, I think only one ship a day is allowed in. I was on the Norwegian Jade with my daughter on a daddy-daughter holiday, and we were in the harbor there, and we tendered in, and I got to tell you, we tendered in about 8:30 in the morning because we had a tour to Monaco. The water was like glass. It was just so nice. Now, I'm sure there are windy days in Villefranche-sur-Mer. I'm sure there are windy days. But this particular day, this particular morning, it was an October morning, like October 3rd or 2nd, just like summertime in North America. It was just gorgeous. The flowers are still blooming, depending on the kind of flower you're talking about. Green grass and the trees, and there were palm trees and other trees. It was just stunning. And I couldn't take enough photos. It was just, wow. And people live there all the time. Unbelievable. I rather enjoyed that port. I can see why it's in the top 10 list. Would make a lot of sense. Jim Thomas should sell some Bruce bobbleheads. Why? You can see one right here. I'm the daily version right here live on your television. If you got a 54-inch TV set, I'm right here for you. I shouldn't scare my viewers. Sorry about that. Jim Thomas, GC Keeper saying, love Villefranche-sur-Mer, built on the side of a cliff. You need mountain goat DNA to visit there. Ate well, drank too much, sang French songs. I'd go back any day, he says. Seakeeper, I'm with you there. I would go back there any time. Robert Brandt, I like that Jim Thomas bobbleheads idea. Robert's, he's scheming. Yeah, Villefranche-sur-Mer, you guys get the chance to go there, you take it. Boy, is that something else. Number 9 port, according to the readers of Cruise Critic, and I might have to give you a little hint here, a little disclosure. I believe that this list was put together by Cruise Critic from, I believe, European cruisers. I could be wrong, but I believe this is the case. This could be European cruisers. I found it an interesting list because these ports are quite rather unique. Excuse me. And lots of lavender in South France. MG Cho saying, I got you there. And Debbie, I'd buy one, Jim. I'd buy a bobblehead. Steaming Bean, which ports have most of the people not getting off the ship? There you go. Kingston, Jamaica. Port-au-Prince, Haiti. No one stops there. But anyway, just kidding. Okay, number 9 port, Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik in Croatia. A beautiful place. I'm trying to remember if, isn't that the port city? It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. I believe that is the place where they filmed a lot of the Games of Thrones footage for scenery and so on. I might be mistaken, but I don't think I am. If anyone knows, let me know. The number 8 most popular port, according to Cruise Critics ratings here, St. Petersburg, Russia. Apparently, it is beautiful. I don't doubt it. Visiting in the summertime would have to be stunning. You need a visa to get in, but you can get a visa when you book a cruise through your cruise lines. Norwegian, Princess, the folks at Cunard, the folks at who else would have Acosta Cruises, of course, and Ada. So if you're going through any of these cruise lines, a part of your fare and pre-check-in, you'll be getting a visa through them for a visit to St. Petersburg. Stunning architecture and history, and you name it, been around for a long time. Let's see here. Richard C. Dubrovnik is the Games of Thrones port. Seakeeper, when you said Dubrovnik, I thought Games of Thrones. AJ Walsh, I want a Bruce bobblehead to take on cruises. Then you're really traveling with Bruce. Yikes. Robert Brandt, Croatia, yes, and Dubs a lot for ancient Rome. Yes, it does. Richard C., it was lovely in Dubrovnik, but the locals aren't that thrilled to have so many people there. You need to walk the city walls. That you do as well to see the sights. I can understand the locals are pretty well getting, having enough of it. You got the TV show, then you got the cruise ships. I mean, they're becoming like a Disneyland. They're going to have to control their numbers. I know they're trying to control how many cruise ships at a time come through there because everybody wants in. Yeah, beautiful. Some of the photography I've seen, stunning. All right, the number 7 port is the place known as Avignon, France. That's Avignon, Avignon in France. It's a river cruise stop, and it is lovely. Saw a picture or two of it. Pretty impressive stuff. Robert Brandt, Bruce Bubble would be great for in pics. A Seakeeper, a great plum brandy. Slovinovic, I think it's called, in Dubrovnik. Potent stuff. Oh, is it ever? My father used to drink some of that stuff. Slovinovic, yeah. MG Toe, Richard, yeah, there are people there that want money to cross the bridge there, which you in reality don't have to pay. So you got to watch out for that. Avignon, France, pretty nice looking port. I can understand why it would be one of the really popular spots for river cruisers. Number 6 is Dürnstein, Austria, another river port cruise. Again, I understand the beauty of it because you get off the river boat, walk the little gangplank, and you're downtown. You're right there. Taking a river cruise in Europe, you are talking about an entirely different experience from an ocean-going cruise ship, especially, of course, if you're inside the EU already. You're not going to have to worry about papers and passports. It's all been pre-cleared, pre-done for you at the beginning of your cruise when you signed in advance. So now you're just getting off the ship and enjoying yourself, going to these little courtyards in the downtown core areas and have a coffee or get a piece of cake and a coffee somewhere or see a museum, whatever you're into. Rent a bike for a couple hours and go. Man, what a fantastic way to go. The steamer saying this list is somewhere from Europe. I agree. It absolutely is. MG Toe, it's like the Vatican where you have to pay to get in. Richard C., it was free to walk across the bridge. They did the tram to the top of the mountain, he's saying. And Debbie, I made bobbleheads of my brothers a few years back. Everyone loves them. First one kind of one spendy, but all the copies are super cheap. There you go. First one's expensive. After that, they're cheap. Number 5 port is Würzburg, W-R-Z, Würzburg, B-U-R-G, Germany, another river cruise port. I can imagine the castles in the area and the architecture from the Middle Ages, unbelievable. The next one is Budapest in Hungary. That's another river cruise port. A lot of the river cruises start and end in Budapest. Fantastic. The city is gorgeous. I've known people who've been there. I have not yet been there myself. It is a bucket list request of mine. I'm looking forward to someday getting there. Folks are enjoying Budapest and have for generations. Number 3, Quebec City. Europeans have ranked Quebec City as the 3rd most popular cruise port as far as they're concerned that they've enjoyed visiting, and I understand why, because Quebec City has got strict architectural rules, building rules, and codes to preserve the look of old Quebec from the colonial days. And Quebec City is gorgeous. The hotel, the Frontenac Hotel, looks like a castle. It is stunning. There are Europeans, Asians, Americans, Canadians taking photos all the time in Quebec City. Beautiful place. The people there are wonderful. Quebecers are great folks, and you will be more than welcome to ever visit Quebec City. Don't worry about the language issue. You speak English, they speak French. You speak German, you speak Portuguese. It doesn't matter. They got people to take care of you, and you'll be well looked after in Quebec City. Might not be cheap, but it's beautiful. It is something else. Number 2 port is known as Arles, A-R-L-E-S, Arles, or Arles if you just pronounce each letter. In France, it's another river port city, another river cruise stop. I've not been to Arles. I'd love to see it myself. Some of the photos I've seen, unbelievable. I'm sure it is exactly like these others, where you just walk off the ship and you're right there and enjoy yourself, whether you're just spending a couple hours or half a day, whatever you want to do. Number 1 port, you can't get off the ship at this port. You can go here, but you can't get off the ship here. Why? Because it's Glacier Bay in Alaska. The number 1 most popular port of call that Europeans consider pristine and absolutely a must-see is Glacier Bay, Alaska, on an Alaska cruise. Friends of mine and viewers of mine have been there lately. You know firsthand what that's like. And for Europeans to see this in real life has got to be absolutely stunning. To be in the waters and looking at glaciers calving in front of your eyes with the panoramic view you have off the cruise ship, gotta be unbelievable. There's a reason why here in British Columbia, in Canada, little old Creston here, I have got people from Europe all around me on holidays. A lot of Europeans will fly into Calgary in Alberta or into Vancouver, and they will have reserved from Germany or France, wherever they're coming from, they will have reserved an RV, fully equipped, turnkey RV, to the point where they can order an RV for 2 weeks, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, as long as you want, with the groceries already in the fridge, all the provisions there. They've been given on their reservation form the checklist. What do you want? What kind of cereals do you like? What kind of vegetables do you want on board? Do you want frozen pizzas in your freezer? What kind of ice cream? What kind of beverages? It's all decked out. They get off the plane. They're picked up by a representative from the RV rental company, taken right to the RV dealership, the rental dealership, and they've got their bags with them, and they're putting their bags right in the RV, and they're given the big walk around, and they're inspecting everything inside. The folks at the rental place are showing them everything they need to know. They're giving them maps. They got the GPS systems, of course. They're showing them all the manuals, the 800 emergency number, the whole deal. Europeans come to Canada annually and do it over and over and over again. They rent an RV every year for 10 years in a row, because they can't see it all in 2 weeks or 4 weeks. You can't, not this country. You kidding me? And they are right all over the place. Some of them will head into the States. They have to have some papers for that, but they'll head into the U.S. Others will rent from the U.S. and stay in the U.S. But there are rental agencies out there for RVs that are turnkey, the whole package. And these Europeans come over for quite some time to enjoy the incredible outdoors that we have here, because within a day's drive, I can drive you to a glacier, and we can look at a glacier if you like. For me, it's old news. I'm surrounded by them. But for someone taking an Alaska cruise for the first time, my gosh, that is a stunner. If you're not used to that kind of scenery, you would be shocked and amazed. And that's why Glacier Bay, Alaska is the #1 favorite port for Cruise Critic readers out of Europe. Worldwide popularity. Pretty neat. Can't even get off the boat. Got to stay on the ship the entire time. Let's see here. Debbie Manuel, just have to figure out which TWB design to put on his little shirt. Laughing out loud. Richard C. noticed the trend with river cruising. Yeah, Seakeeper pronounced Arl. Thank you, Seakeeper. I suspected they weren't going to pronounce the E and the S. Steaming Bean, Bruce's bobblehead will be a success only if the face looks like his. The cat is saying, yeah, Steaming Bean, that kind of looks like Knowlton Nash. I don't know whether to say thank you or not, because Knowlton Nash is dead. So which Knowlton Nash are you talking about? You talking about the Knowlton Nash that was alive and well in the 70s, or are you talking about what he looks like now? And most of my viewers have no idea who the hell is Knowlton Nash. He was a newscaster for the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, kind of like a Dan Rather kind of guy. Nightly CBC News, The National, with Knowlton Nash. He was the anchor. I look like Knowlton Nash. That's funny. Richard C., they limit Glacier Bay to 3 ships a day. Be careful booking Alaska cruises. Keep an eye open for that. MG Tow, Glacier Bay is nice, but I think Hubbard Bay is better. Interesting, sir. Silo, I'm late. Was looking at the Norwegian Joy, end of May 2019, to Alaska. 4 people, 2 sail free. Haven, a 2-bedroom family villa with balcony, $17,600. No freaking way. Alaska Fare Wars, way overpriced. Well, Silo, I have a suspicion that if there's going to be a fare war, it's not going to be the Haven class. It's not. You're not in on it. If you're looking for a bargain on the Haven, I'm sorry to say I think you're in trouble. But if you're looking for maybe a balcony room, or for some folks out there who want insides, with all the cruise ships that are going to be flying Alaska next year, 23 cruise ships next year will do Alaska from Seattle and Vancouver. There will be deals, but not in the Haven. You're right, my friend, not in the Haven. Wow, that's serious money. MG Tow, the beast, or the best way to really view Alaska is by smaller boats where you can go up to some of the rivers, or up some of the rivers. That's true. A steamer, if Bruce's head is not done right, he might end up looking like Kevin from Cruising with Wheels. Yeah, you take the hair off, I mean, Kevin and I have a little resent. Oh my goodness, this is getting crazy. Richard C. Silo, Steve, I agree. Only the cheap ships are discounted to Alaska. Right on, Richard. And we'll have to see how this goes between now and next year, like all through the summer, the fall, and the winter, and next spring. We'll have to see how these prices work out. I think we've only just started with this whole thing. There might be a bit of a tug of war between some of these cruise lines. We'll have to see how this works out. Let's see. Silo, right? Alaska's for tourists. Seakeeper dinner. See you all at trivia tonight. Seakeeper, I'll see you a little later. Paul Wilgus laughing out loud. Beaner. Steve Bartley, Great Alaskan RV. Great Alaskan RV gets new RVs every year. You can get a good deal driving from Iowa to Anchorage. Silo, Steve, never a discount for the Haven. Just depends on the perk package, extra latitudes, rewards, extra. Yeah, you're right, Salo. Steaming Bean, Cruising with Wheels was supposedly treated poorly by the chief guy in the Haven. I've nicknamed him the Haven Nazi. Yeah, I think they got taken for a ride by this guy. I don't know what the guy's problem was. I cannot understand how, I don't understand at all how NCL head office, who just pamper these guys, they take good care of them for obvious reasons, the word didn't get to this guy on the ship. This guy on the ship treated them like garbage, and yet they are, they're looked after by NCL. I mean, I'm sure the NCL executives are wondering what's going on. Yeah, I was shocked. I don't think we've heard the end of this yet. Cat Rose on the Bliss Shoe saying, Silo, I was on the ship. Ed Tollison Jr. missed the show today. Guess I will watch later. But hello, everyone here from the Bronx. Hey, Ed. Silo, you were on the show. You witnessed this guy. You were right beside the Haven Nazi. You saw it for yourself. Yep, inside view and balcony will be cheap. Maybe he's saying. Robert Brandt, hello. Ed Tollison, welcome back from trivia. Robert Brandt, or for trivia. Jim Thomas, that might be the only way that the Biscuit Boys can fit 4 of us in a shower. Get one of those family suites. Maybe then we can get all 4 Biscuit Boys in the shower. Oh my goodness. Richard C. is saying night all. Thank you, sir. Oh my goodness. Too much fun today. Yeah, I don't know what to say about the Haven class with regard to that Haven Nazi up there. This guy, Adrian was his name. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure eventually, sometime, some way, maybe our friends at Cruising with Wheels will get some kind of an answer as to whatever happened with this guy. What's this guy's problem? I don't know. Ed Tolson, I will join for trivia. Robert, thanks. Silo, if he's on my Haven Bliss trip in October, I may remind him. He said, yeah, right, referring to me staying in the Haven. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be in the Haven. You told him you were going to be in the Haven, and he didn't believe it. He thought you were full of crap, and you're going to show up there. Yeah, I'm telling you, unbelievable. He's got to get his. I can't believe it. D&G Explorers Laugh Out Loud fun show today. We're having fun here today, D&G. We're having fun today. Not a bad show. I did see someone sent me a donation. I have to say thank you to what came in here. Just going to double check here what's going on. We've got some messages here. Okay, so I had a donation come in from B&Z Crafts and Promotions on my PayPal, and thank you very much for the donation, you guys. That is fantastic. So that's one that came in during the show here. And then I'm looking here. Oh, yeah, here's one from Clifford. Jim Thomas. Jim, and this is not the first time Jimmy has sent me a donation. Cliff, thank you so much for donation today. I really, you know how much I appreciate it. I can't thank you enough for your support of my channel. Jen will be thrilled when I show her. And then what have I got? Oh, I just got a clip sent to me from another YouTuber that will complete my collection. I can now finish my editing work and get this video ready. 8 YouTubers are going to be on one video on this channel Thursday. I'm really looking forward to this. I'll let you guys in on some more details tomorrow. And Peter Heckema, during the show today, he also sent me a donation through PayPal. Thank you, Peter, so much for that. It's not the first time you've done that either, and I thank you also for your support. Let's see here. What do we got here? Peter sent me 2. I got it. I see it now. I see what you're doing. Sneak. Okay, thank you. Oh, this is too much fun. All right, I'll leave it at that. Thanks, you guys, for all your support, monetary and otherwise. I love it. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's see. Any more messages before I sign off for the day here? We're getting ready for trivia tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern. That is, what, 2 hours? 1 hour, 52 minutes. I'm back for trivia tonight. Get ready, you guys. If you've never been here for the trivia show, come on by and check it out and give it a whirl. See if you can handle it. We have fun here with our trivia questions and answers. See what we can do. What do we got? D&G, lots of fun. Tom Henry, unless he throws you out first, Silo. Yeah, that's right. Tom, be careful. I'd love to see what's going on there. Stu Tuber, have you heard of Anita Bath? Stu Tuber's asking me. I do not know who that is. Debbie Manuel, can't wait for you we can't wait for the group, your YouTube group video. Okay, the video on Thursday. Sorry. Thank you, Debbie. I'm really eager to see it come up too. I'll be working on it tonight and tomorrow. And Jordan, great show, Bruce. Sorry I woke up late. I will see you all to trivia. Have a safe trip home. Beaner, awesome pics on Facebook. See you, Tokyo, Debbie. And Jordan is in Brisbane, Australia. It is probably 6 in the morning over there. And if she joins me live, or it's probably 5 in the morning, if she joins me live, it's 4 a.m. And I can forgive Ann for not being here live. It's all good, Ann. You'll catch a replay, and you'll see me on trivia in a couple of hours. It'll be first thing in the morning for you. Tom Henry saying hi and bye to everybody, saying hi to Ann and bye to everybody. Stacy, good night all. I joined late, but it was fun as usual. The Steamy Bean Silo should contact NCL. Debbie Manuel, yay, trivia. Oops, with late sign-in, missed thumbs ups. Thank you all for thumbs ups, by the way. Don't know how many I got today. How are we doing here? We've got 26 thumbs ups today. Thank you for that, you guys. It's great. What else is going on here? MG told Bruce, you should make out your trivia more travel oriented. Just a thought. MG, I mix it up, and tonight I've got I got cruise ship trivia tonight. I've got trivia pertaining to cruise ship trivia tonight. Putting you guys to work. Debbie Manuel, hi Ann. See you later with trivia. And Jordan, always Debbie. Thanks, guys, for your thumbs ups. Thanks for your donations today on PayPal. This has been a record day for me. I don't think I've had 5 or 6 donations in one day ever. I don't think it's ever happened before. Thank you for that. Thank you for picking up product here from Traveling with Bruce. This is fantastic. Every time someone gets something like that, I get a notification. Thank you for all the help there. And thank you for visiting the Amazon site through my affiliate link down here in the description. I get reports every day, tells me how many times the thing was clicked. And then they tell me if an order was placed or not, and what was ordered. I find out. I don't know who did it, but normally folks tell me they did it, and they say, "Hey, Bruce, I picked something up for you." So I appreciate that very much, and it all helps. So we are cobblestoning survival in pieces all over the place, and I thank all of you in any way that you're helping me stay on the air. I appreciate it very much. Let's see here. Silo, he's not worried about the Haven at all. MGN, when are we going on a cruise together? AJ Walsh, we need a Traveling with Bruce group cruise. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I'm working on that. That is another one of my million things to do list right now. But we're coming up now to the first anniversary of this channel, August the 12th, and I've got something planned that I hope I can put together. I'm working on it right now, and I have help out there to make this happen. I will keep you guys posted as I know more. In the meantime, I'm going to call it a show right here and say thanks for joining me today. We had, I think, a pretty darn good show. I'm on at 8 o'clock Eastern tonight for trivia, and this was July the 24th, 2018. This is Bruce saying thanks for joining me today, and I think we had a good time with it. I loved it. I look forward to catching up with you at trivia tonight. If I don't see you tonight, join me tomorrow, Wednesday, at 5 p.m. Eastern for my next show. But otherwise, I'm on in about 2 hours. Okay, guys, catch you a little later. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you real soon. Bye for now.